Hello everyone. Hope you're all doing well, having a lovely day. I don't think I can use controller on this bit, so we're not gonna bother. Also, hello Nomad. Yes, I am Fang, I'm not Fawn. I thought you just mistyped on the keyboard admittedly. But it's lovely to see you, and I hope you're all doing well, having a lovely week so far. About halfway through and almost to the weekend. Today we are here with SCP Secret Files. I'll be perfectly honest, I actually know nothing about this game other than that it's in the SCP universe and that we are an assistant researcher. I've read some of the SCP files and I've listened to like a lot of the old SCP stuff in the past. And I remember watching Markiplier play an SCP game, like a couple of SCP games in the back. I'm Carl Annister. I didn't actually see what that surname said. A few months ago, I was preparing my dissertation in a restaurant on L Street. Where, the pies there were rather to my liking. Okay. This is going too fast for me, apparently. I've seen there was, seen that there were other empty tables in the restaurant. I said this to the man. Excuse me, I don't believe I know you. Is there something I can help you with? Or, look, this seat's occupied for any... Let's go, can I help you? Without answering my question, the man continued to talk to himself. Well, look, so here you are. You're graduating soon, and clearly you need a job, huh? Well, it just so happens that we have just the job for you. The man paused and adds emphasis. A mysterious job. A wonderful, wonderful one. Why are you double wording things, good sir? Sounds interesting. Trust me, you won't be disappointed. He then handed me a business card. Both sides of the business card were black, with 3 letters printed neatly on one side. SCP. If I remember correctly, SCP stands for Secure, Contain, Protect. Astana. Click to open envelope. Carl Astana, 142 E Washington Street, Madison, Wisconsin, or just Washington? I don't know. I actually don't know what WI is, what state that is. 53703. Dear... Oh, okay. It didn't say honorable, but alright. We'll pretend that it does. Honorable Carl Astana, congratulations on becoming a member of the SCP Foundation. The Foundation highly values your knowledge and expertise, and we firmly believe that you are the one we have been searching for. You will assume the position of Assistant Archivist in the Archive Department, Group 3. Director Chuck Orr will be your superior. Please go to the security office in sector... I don't actually know what that symbol stands for. I want to say Theta, but I don't think that is indeed the case. On the 13th of August, 2012, at 0900 hours, to pick up your employee card. We look forward to working with you. Personal Department of Site 105, SCP Foundation. Secure, Contain, Protect. I was right. Okay, so far this is a kind of a visual novel style at this stage, but from what little I have seen, it covers a wide range of styles.
Since the beginning of civilization, the world has been full of unknown.
Oh, those are cells.
Due to their existence, the balance of
that's a
mankind's
thing.
peaceful life has been upset. However, no matter how advanced our technology, no matter how great our scientific breakthroughs,
seeing a bunch of D-class around,
there will always be anomalies that cannot be explained. We don't know where they come from, or what their purpose is. These questions plague mankind and affect our daily lives. It's because of this that we founded
the heck is that thing?
SCP Foundation, an organization dedicated to containing anomalous items, individuals, and phenomena. The SCP Foundation is committed to maintaining the normalcy of the world so that people may live free of fear, while ordinary people live in the sunlight. We
Oh,
must
that's
fight anomalies
just a
in
giant
the
thing.
shadows. We must prevent them from being exposed to the public.
Saw a hand, I saw a
so
foot,
that people may live in
and a
rational
mass.
and ordinary world. We secure, we contain, we protect.
Game Zoo Studios. Damn, the SCP have them under containment as well. Secure, contain, protect. The SCP. SCP Secret Files. I'll say, I've not seen a facility layout like this in a SCP game. From what little of them I have seen. But not usually like this, though. Oh! Oh, I can move. Nah. Okay, I'm not gonna bother with the controller. Mission statement. Operating clandestine. Oh, the joys of SCP not having a main timeline. Yeah, that's fair. Mission statement. Operating to the clandestine worldwide, the Foundation operates beyond jurisdiction, empowered and entrusted by every major national and government with the task of containing anomalous objects, entities, and phenomena. These anomalies pose a significant threat to global security by threatening either physical or psychological harm. The Foundation operates to maintain normalcy so that the worldwide civilian population can live and go on with their daily lives without fear, mistrust, or doubt of their personal beliefs, and maintain human independence from extraterrestrial, extra-dimensional, or other extreme, extra-normal influences. Secure. The Foundation secures anomalies with the goal of preventing them from falling into the hands of civilian or rival agencies. Through extensive observations and surveillance, and by acting to intercept such anomalies at the earliest opportunity. Archive Center, Unit 2309F. Okay. Safety Management Manual. No flammable, toxic, or explosive hazards. Follow the confidentiality policy. No confidential file or item out of this unit. Contact immediately with security department. Accept quarantine tests when suspected of being affected by the containment. There's a thick door. Not getting through that when you're in containment. Friday, 9 p.m. Zone B. Oh, okay. That's how we crouch. Okay. We jump? No. We can run, we can crouch, we can... other things. Things are happening on Friday at 9 p.m. apparently. I don't know what things, but something. Was one of 4 who met Hitler and his party when they landed from 2 submarines and... Okay, I'm not going to be bothering to read all of that, but apparently that had Hitler exam mentioned. So we got a level 1 access card. Be right back. Okay. Enter room 914. Wait, why is there an exit sign on the ground? Also, that has a lot of files. How far does that corridor go? If I didn't know about it, I would have said that was never ending. Remember your name, number 0239. That's a red door up there. Alright, we've got no reflection. Already encountering anomalies. Press WAS to move fingerprint. Oh boy, this is a small room. History, mathematics. You can see where they got some copy and pasting, but I like it. Definitely helps fill out the room. Top secret SCP Anomaly Collections. Can I interact with this book? Oh, hey, it's the... that looks like a plush version of the Plague Doctor. SCP-068? I want to say? I just know his name is the Plague Doctor. I can't remember his number designation. Okay, let's sit. Initiating SCP-IA. Verifying login environment is secure. Name. Fang. Is that in the open? Yeah, I know, right? Day of birth, 25th of May, 1989. Education, the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, and the department is Archive Department. You will have access to classified and top secret archives. Please confirm you are well aware of confidentiality clauses and agree to swear by and strictly adhere to all SCP Foundation regulations and guidelines. Yes, I agree. Site 105. Okay. Welcome to the SCP Foundation. Before you start on your work, please allow us to introduce you to the software used in the archive department. Each day, your superior will assign tasks to the mission module. Where there is a new task, the button will blink red to remind you. Approval process, IT support, office guide, personnel self-help. Communication within the site relies primarily on the instant messaging system, where information is processed using level 2 encryption. Please pay attention to the blinking red reminders and review them promptly. Training is an effective means of information sharing within the Foundation. New employees must first participate in new employee training before they may begin work. This page shows public information of all sites around the world. You can view the information at any time. This concludes the introduction. We wish you success in your work. So we've got Site 13, Site 87, Site 93, and Site 279. Site 13 rings a bell. I think that's in a few different things. Right, let's go to friends. How'd the mission go again? Oh, okay, hold on. This is oh, this is Teams, essentially. This is their version of Teams. Oh, like I don't get to type. Rule 1. Publishing any unauthorized anomaly memetic medium in public chatting group is prohibited. Warning, beware of doing undue interventions when researching humanoid anomaly NPCs. Rule 2. Document sharing server password 3501 SCP-294 is temporarily access restricted. Please use restroom number 2 for the days to come until the damage is repaired. Morning, everyone. My name is Carl Astana. You can call me Carl. I graduated from MIT with double major in biology and physiology. MIT. Oh, that's pretty awesome. So we got Chuck, who is our boss, I believe. Gent, Zoe, and Stuart are our things. Seems MIT is not popular here. Oh. Not talking you specifically, class, just all these prestigious graduates. Foundation specifically seeks out such prestigious graduates, and then the Foundation throws them into the archive department. We all conveniently forgot about Jonathan. Who's Jonathan? Jonathan graduated from Harvard, or Stanford, whatever. I mean, specific doesn't matter, you're all pretty much the same. You guys watch Rick and Morty last night? The prestigious graduates are so full of it. You think you can beam through everywhere with your glowing academic qualifications? You got it coming. The tragedy he went through was inevitable. Wow, okay. And just good DNA paperwork possibly be. Jonathan lost his left hand because he breached protocol and touched SCP-247. He was given amnestics and sent back home 2 days later. I don't really recall those details. Can't even make medium mistakes anymore. Already suspected former SCP employee. Hey Stuart, no one wants to talk about the boring children's cartoons, alright? There was an accident? Accident, who cares? Graduate with higher consumer rates than Class D personnel. In this year's annual report, I'm going to replace Archive Department with Relief Station. If any of you are planning on getting with some serious work today, then please do me a favor and shut the hell up. So long as you're working for the Archives Department, I'm going to need you to focus on your work, unlike those people in the Logistics Department spending all their time cosping all day. These archives contain missions not completed last time. Some places still need modifications. Take some time after you finish up with this project, alright? Don't push yourself too hard. Stewards. And what about me? Okay, that's all. The Class A archive must be handled at the end of the day. What's my job, Director? In the Archives Department, we need to review, organize, catalog, and modify all existing containment archives. No need to hurry, young man. You'll need to attend the new employee onboarding training first before you can get working on the Foundation officially. The system will send you a meeting notice. Alright. I'm honored to have a chance to work at the Archives Department. Young man, this place is not what you think. You must abandon your past self and start again from zero if you hope to learn to survive here. No one will take care of you. You must demonstrate your own ability. Okay. Understood. Dr. Ham this time. You will suffer, Carl. I suggest you prepare a paper bag for the vomit to come. Dr. Ham is one of the most knowledgeable containment specialists in the Foundation. Guys, you have no idea what you'll be doing, do you? Now move it. Remember, Carl, stay sane, always in awe. The course you signed up for is about to begin. Please join the meeting training system. Okay. Okay, so we've got our first class with Raymond Ham. Accessing account authority, establishing encrypting channel, excluding mimetic influences, and loading basic conference room module, establishing multiplayer connection. The training is about to begin.
Jason Carter is a death row inmate. In exchange for clemency, he has agreed to work with the SCP Foundation for 30 days.
Okay.
Upon completion of his work, he will be a free man.
So this
Jason Carter is now D503.
D503 needs to survive 30 days. Okay. Day 1. Oh, we're being the D-class guy. Okay. Equip this hazmat-like suit. Collect our scanner. Okay, I can't crouch anymore. Oh, okay. Can I? No, I can't use the controller. Okay. It is strictly keyboard and mouse.
D503 was given no clear instruction of the task to be completed. He must find them out for himself.
Collect the waste. Okay, I can see some waste there. Damaged petrol tank. Plastic petrol tank, hard to decompose even after 100 years. One of the more stubborn pieces of waste. Okay. So that's 30 kilograms we got. Wait, that's a 30 kilogram bit of weight? Holy fuck, that's a heavy petrol can. Is it full? I don't know, even if it is full, that's way too heavy. Oh. Alright. Go a spare wheel back here. Discarded tire filled with sand. After vehicles became the main form of transportation, discarding tires began to grow in numbers. Where are we in the world with where we are? Like, considering this is like a big old desert. Are you in... Is this an SCP or are you just in the Sahara? I think I'm just in a desert. I don't think we're in an SCP specifically. Damaged tin drum. A tin drum with a danger sign on it. Having once protected hazardous liquids from leaking, it was discarded upon the completion of its mission. Either way, there's a death world, in which case don't go home, or this is a new or this isn't some new area. Move to the incinerator. Okay, I guess to the incinerator we go. Oh god! Doing some sick flips here. Hey look, I can do both. Please pull down the lever to confirm incineration. Remember, blew up, brown down. That's very true. That's very true. So I would say it's more tan colored rather than brown.
This was D503's first day of work.
Alright, cool. That was easy.
SCP protocol mandates that D503 now undergo a psychological evaluation.
Please take the level 2 mental test to assess your current mental state. Oh, okay. I see what it wants me to do. There we go. That goes up there. Oh, damn. I came 4th place. Alright, fine. Alright. Day 29. I get to have some food? Is that a burger? Oh my god, I get a burger. Oh, dude, you're wasting my burger. I could have just reached out and grabbed it. Picked up the hamburger, dropped from the window. Still delicious. Alright, guess we go to sleep.
This was the first day D503 psychological data was collected.
25th of August, 2001.
You're probably wondering, how can this job earn freedom for a death row inmate?
SCP-7457 Observation and Analysis.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Dr. Raymond Ham from Site 83. Welcome to today's training conference. Today, I'm going to share with you a little project I've been working on called SCP-7457. The desert you saw just now is SCP-7457. D503 is a volunteer who we invited to help us learn more about this desert. Prior to the Foundation's involvement with SCP-7457, 329 people went missing in this area. As a precaution, we have introduced lockdown measures as we attempt to find the cause of these disappearances. As everyone here is new to the Foundation, it will be good for you to learn about SCP-7457. Let me explain how it works. Before we get started, are there any questions?
Dr. Ham, I'm Will Barton, 3rd Special Squad, Site 86.
Hello, Will.
So these
Before
are
I
all
came here,
new
I thought I had
people,
a basic
think.
understanding of the Foundation. I've heard of these anomalies, but only in terms of human anomalies.
Yeah, I just
I had
quickly
no
looked
idea
that up
that
myself, Nomad.
SCP-7457 was a desert. How do we begin to make sense of this?
That's a good question, Will. All the unexplained phenomena we are monitoring are being labeled anomalies. Human anomalies, regional anomalies, artifact anomalies, and various other phenomena beyond our control. The work of the
Angry
Foundation
offload
is to
noises.
isolate these anomalies and prevent the public from, shall we say, experiencing them? Okay, next question.
Hello, Dr. Ham. I'm Mark Harris, a research intern from Site 27. In the video, we saw D503 picking up garbage in the desert. Why did it do that? And what does this have to do with anomalies?
Okay, Mark. What I can tell you now is that everything you see is part of SCP-7457. SCP anomalies can be a little difficult to understand at first. Just
Here's a quick
know that
research.
it or they have their own rules. Perhaps you'll understand what I mean once we finish watching the video. Okay, let's move on.
Like
The
a
first
bug.
week was fairly normal. However,
Hey,
there
Breezy.
was a
Oh. Alright, we're on day 23 now. So, hey, Breezy. Equip, collect. This game was made before 7457 became used. Okay. Well, thanks for the hydrate.
Let's have a look at what happened.
Oh, that's a cool, like little stylization to indicate night. Collect the waste. Come on, I can make it up the hill. There we go. Corroded iron bucket. Surface barrels corrode with a liquid inside is highly corrosive. Okay. Okay, broken air conditioner. Rusty air conditioner. Non-human beings cannot live without the air conditioners due to global warming. Yet the use of freon in air conditioners also indirectly causes global warming. Alright. Looks like we got one more object left to pick up. Oh, hello. Black spindle. A spindle of black cable, thick black cable that is wound too tightly to see what's inside. It's much heavier than it looks, and nobody knows why. It takes a lot of effort to carry. It's 110 kilograms. Jeez. Okay, well, on to the incinerator, I guess. Corroded iron bucket, broken air conditioner, and black spindle. Yep. I would like to confirm that these are...
Had completed his task. However, he did not realize that he had already encountered his first anomaly.
Well, it sounds like I could hear something in the background there. Alright, time to do a psych evaluation. Select 3 pictures with a triangle. So that's got a triangle in it, that's got a triangle in it, and that's got a triangle in it. Calculations. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, bugger. Five plus 5 plus 5 divided by 3. Yeah, no, that's it. Okay. Damn, I came fourth again. Alright, we're now on day 22 for the guy. Time to sleep.
That night, D503's psychological data showed abnormal fluctuations. Analysis tells us that D503 is dreaming.
Yeah, some crashing wave sounds.
Unfortunately, though, we have no way of knowing what he dreamed of that night.
Okay, it looks like a beach of some sort. something that is red on the edge of a cliff. Not entirely sure what that red thing is.
The 8th day marked a significant turning point. The start of SCP-7457's impact on D503. Are there any questions before we go on?
Hello, Dr. Ham. I'm Spencer Jones from the Special Operations Department of Site-21.
Hello, Spencer.
It's still unclear as to why D503 needs to pick up all of this trash. If you wanted to monitor his psychological response to SCP-7457, why not just leave him out in the desert? Why assign him these tasks when there are already psychological evaluations taking place?
Okay. Our analysis has indicated that SCP-7457 produces a new cluster of trash every 8 minutes and 37 seconds. If waste collection is not done regularly, all that trash may soon flow into our world. It is worth noting, though, that the quantity of waste created here pales in comparison to the amount produced by humans. However, it still has the potential to become a significant problem in the future. By assigning these tasks to D503, we can monitor his reactions while also containing the trash.
Okay, kill
There
two
is
birds with
another
one stone
reason,
situation.
but we will get to that one later.
Is it not the case that the Foundation is exaggerating the importance of a minor issue before the issue is fully understood?
Oh no, Spencer, are you exaggerating things?
I must emphasize that behind us is the general public, who are wholly unaware of any of this. Being meticulous and maintaining a serious attitude is essential at the SCP Foundation. Any oversight or underestimation of the enemy may result in disaster.
Thank you, Dr. Ham. I understand.
I hope you do, Spencer.
Good. Let's move on. The effects of SCP-7457 on D503 became most obvious on day 15 of the test. Due to the conditions that day, we were only able to track his movements after recovering data from his radar. It was definitely a bad day, perhaps the worst, even for a death row inmate.
Day 15. So this is the halfway mark. Oh, there's that black cable-like things again.
D503 found a radar that perfectly resembled his own.
Handheld radar, World War II type. A lot of aberrations on display as well as the handle and receiver isn't working anymore. Oh. Oh, wait, hang on. Another thing of black cabling. Another black spindle. Okay, the other thing he picked up was a tire. Come on. Go, you truck. It's got a tires, handheld radar, and a black spindle.
Persistent adverse physiological reactions proved to be a challenge for D503. He still managed to complete his work on day 15. But then he encountered encountered an incident. A sandstorm.
Oh.
D503 walked in the sandstorm for a long time, but he couldn't
Wait,
seem
why?
to find his way back.
I was right next to the building. Why'd he walk out? Okay, I guess I better follow this cable. Oh, the blinking red light.
D503 managed to find a site just as he was beginning to grow weak with
Find
exhaustion.
a site, not
A site
the
he
original
was
site.
not familiar with.
So this is just going to be essentially a copy that's been made by this black cable stuff. Oh, I hear whispers in the background. Oh. Oh, it's a phone box. Okay, we've got the word lie there. That's just impossible to see. I can't seem to run anymore. There's the handheld devices. Oh, this guy doesn't have a face. It's just endless black cables. And there's the phone box again. You're, that is a no.
Have you ever experienced a call from an unknown voice?
This D-class is really having a rough day.
Approximately 13 hours later, a visibly trembling D503 returned to Site 8. We immediately performed a psychological evaluation. Major fluctuations can now be observed in D503's physiological data.
Can't even do a puzzle.
The results
Test
of the
failed.
psychological evaluation were so troubling, we had to abort the mission.
Oh. I'm breaking shit.
D503 was able to break away from the Foundation's control.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
He has seen the test results of other Level D personnel were analyzed at SCP-7457.
Oh, I think I saw a glimpse of something there.
None of the Level D personnel at SCP-7457 have ever been able to leave this desert.
gotta keep driving forward, I guess. There's that black spindle again. Oh, no, 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 no. I flipped the car this truck many times. I know we can handle it. No, no, no. This should not have broken. Oh, there are
D503
buildings?
heard the call.
It's a bin.
Humans often believe that their fate is in their own hands. That all choices come from their own free will. They don't realize that we humans form only a small part of this world. Out there, in the unknown world, we are as insignificant as a grain of sand in this vast desert.
I gotta love some Eldritch horror. Oh, it's that, phone box again. And a bunch of black cabling. It looks like the black cabling is originating from that, telephone box. Oh, that's a lot of phones. That would also be really awkward to have a conversation with people. Could you imagine 6 of you all trying to take a call at the same time in the same phone box? Like, my god.
This is where D503's instincts led him.
And he was never seen again. I wouldn't say I'm Medusa. I'm one of the black spindles that someone's going to collect. All right, so we picked up a few different, a few bodies then. Nope. I guess the SCP itself doesn't kill the doesn't kill them. They just get killed by the next D class.
Days later, experiment participant D722 found the radar that had belonged to D503. The radar was 31 miles away from the waste treatment facility. All the data we have came from this radar. People entering SCP-7457 will suffer varying degrees of psychological stress within an acute period. It manifests as a range of neurological and mental disorders, as well as severe and unexplained hallucinations. So far, not one participant has left the desert unscathed. The Foundation has tested 31 Level D personnel in an area spanning 2,267 square miles. Our testing continues. When you work for the Foundation, you will face various anomalies. Some can kill you, some may drive you crazy, and some will make you feel that living is worse than death. Let this be very clear. SCP-7457 is just a taste of what you will face in the
what
future.
classification is SCP?
Before joining the Foundation, you were all leaders in your respective fields and industries. Researchers, special forces, FBI agents, national security experts. Well, SCP does not care how smart you are, how accomplished you are. It doesn't matter to them how many doctorates and titles you have. You are no different from helpless ants when confronted with these anomalies. Remember this. It is the most important advice you will receive. Do not take risks. You will die. You are not as special as you think you are. If you encounter an anomaly, put your pride and curiosity aside. Run, because that's the only thing you can do. God won't protect you here. Welcome to the Foundation, rookies. I'm Dr. Raymond Ham, and this ends the first class of our employee induction program.
Well then, that was an interesting class. Huh, okay. Disconnected. Training course has ended. Please add your comments. Was the course arranged appropriately? Yes. Was the lecturer qualified? Sure. Connection was smooth? Yes. Notice of the meeting was punctual? Yes. We appreciate your feedback. SCPIA. Okay. Hey, Zoe. To be honest, feel a little uncomfortable. Anyone got any aspirin? I could use a few. We'll go with this one. Okay. You're welcome to join us, Carl. Join you in what? We having lunch? The past hour has been torture. I don't know how the others managed to hold on. I messed up during the training session. I jumped off a cliff, fell into the icy water, choked hard. I don't know how I even recall any of this, because I have no memory of ever visiting any cliffs or waterfalls. But it was also real. I can't even taste them. I can even taste it in my mouth now. The foul taste of river water. But in any case, this is my first day at Foundation. I've got to go to the cafeteria and get something to eat. Maybe that'll make my stomach feel better. Wait, did I, as the person, experience the, cliff situation? Site 13. Normal incidents occurring within Site 13. All buildings within Site 13 disappeared with no reason, and many corrupted unknown buildings appeared out of nowhere. Part of these buildings were on fire, I think supposed to say, when appearing. Some hours later, the site was back to normal, with ex-personnel, including director, missing. SCP blank and SCP blank disappeared during the incident. Site 93. Confirms the existence of multiverse using one of its anomalies as disposal. There is a breakthrough that will definitely be used for K-class scenarios. Unless the K-class scenario destroys the multiverse. Interesting fact, there could be another you reading this article right now. Say hello to your parallel self. Okay. Site... I didn't even actually look at which site this was. Site 87. Small Mantis Big Trouble. A broken protest organization by Leaf Mantis has broken out in surrounding areas of Site 87. These insects, which are only active in autumn, and abnormally gathered together in protest against the massive defoliant plan proposed by the Wisconsin government, because this behavior will prevent them from appreciating autumn leaves. It's reported that the director of Site 87 has already requested the local government to suspend defoliation activity. Site 279. A bill has been approved in Florida recently allowing citizens to attack others with electronic devices. The bill has caused many violent incidents to occur. Perpetrators have used electronic devices such as phones, laptops, game consoles to attack passersby randomly. Now these incidences is confirmed to be influenced by SCP-1434. A MTF was sent by Site 279 to contain it. It is reported that the series of incidences has resulted in economic loss of $6.27 million and 68 citizen injuries. Many perpetrators have announced they're bankrupt due to the incident. I'm going to quickly look up this SCP. SCP 1434. During early phases of BRICS influence, governments have been observed to pass laws of extremely limited applicability, such as the ban on smoking on Tuesdays. However, as the infection progresses, the activities prescribed in this manner become increasingly innocuous, while the penalties grow increasingly severe to the point of life-threatening. Okay, that makes sense in regarding what we just read. So it's a clay brick that did that. Next area. Oh, there's a lot of places we can look at. Site 66. Research you know what? Actually, I'm just gonna chat to my friends. I'd say friends. It says friends here, so I gotta call them friends. Carl, how do you feel now? Much better. This is your first mission, Carl. Review the archives and organize them according to requirements. Don't underestimate the task at hand, go and finish it. I'll do my best. Strictly follow the regulations. Do not act on your own without authorizations. I got it. Wubba lub dub dub. Stuart's a big Rick and Morty fan. We can tell that. Alright, let's move. Alright, so files. Enter data required regarding the investigation reports into the archive system on the right. Method of operation. Click the text with the red underline. After clicking, the data dragging effect will be activated. Dragging it to the archive system on the right. Left click to release data. Data will be uploaded automatically. After entering all data into the archive system, click submit to complete task. Okay, this is going to be for item SCP-701, the black box instance. Up to class Euclid. Okay, let's play the recording.
I'm Agent Q from the Accident Investigation Department. Containment breach occurred at Pony Station and contact with the Foundation has been lost. Agent Bella Lawrence was given orders to enter Pony Station and retrieve the black box. Following is a transcript of the interview with Bella Lawrence.
Okay. Oh wait, do we play this one out? Oh, so we do. Okay, that's a black box.
Heart rate 105. Blood pressure 175 over 110. Experiencing mild convulsions. Administer 5 milligrams of methadone to help control blood pressure. Bella? Bella? The drugs seem to be taking effect. Go ahead and ask questions.
I can't be certain how long she'll stay awake for.
Where's the black box, Sparrow?
Sparrow. Captain Jack Sparrow.
3 days ago, you were tasked with investigating the situation at Site 74, Pony Station. You were assigned to retrieve the black box. Now, out with it. Where is the black box?
I brought it back. I brought the black box back.
Don't lie to us. You never brought it back.
No, that's impossible. I remember. I completed my assigned task. I swear. Shit, my head.
All right, here now. This isn't an interrogation. We are not here to lay blame or point any fingers.
Well, Agent X seems to think otherwise.
Bella, I'm terribly sorry to have to bother you in such a state, but it is critical that we find that black box. We need to know what happened at Pony Station.
My memory's a mess at the moment.
That's fine. We'll take it slowly, step by step. Why don't we start from the moment you received your mission? Tell us what you remember.
Hello,
I'll
Oku.
try. That night.
We're delving into some
Currently
SCP
heading to mission
secrets.
site Site 74, Pony Station. We'll arrive in about 3 minutes.
Very good, Sparrow. It's been 48 hours since the Foundation lost contact with Pony Station. SCP-701 experiments.
No
there
worries,
have been
Nomad.
ongoing. We have reason to suspect a containment breach.
What is my mission?
According to Foundation Security Regulations 709S, each site must have a black box placed in a secure area to assist in identifying the cause of an accident, should one occur. Your task is to investigate the situation and retrieve the black box.
Black box? Got it.
Okay.
Okay, I've arrived.
So the box itself is not the anomaly. There's the car I drove in. Hold shift to run. Authorized personnel only.
I'm able to observe the mission site from here, but it doesn't seem like one of the Foundation's secure facilities.
Pony Station, officially known as Site 74, was originally a hydroelectric power station. After it was abandoned, the Foundation repurposed it as one of their sites. Initially, it was used only to contain a few safe-level anomalies, but recently it's also taken over SCP-701. I don't know all the details. We won't know the truth until you retrieve the black box.
Got it.
Okay.
I'll complete the task as instructed and retrieve the black box.
Can't counter. Device capable of measuring the hums of an area. Calculate reality bending rate in real time. Reality anchors. A device capable of stabilizing the hums of surrounding areas. One of the best weapons for combating against reality bending and reducing the psychological damage of an area. Y blocker. 60 milliampere injection. Inject this block to stop neurotransmitters from behaving erratically as a result of unavoidable reality bending. The Polaroid photo of the black cube. The objective is this mission. Glen something something power station. 331-584-6951. That's a collection item. Okay. Press tabs to open my collections.
I've just entered Pony Station.
Retrieve the black box from the lab. Room 705. The elevator. 7th floor. Sparrow. Must.
What's that? Bald Eagle, you're cutting out. Damn. This is out of the safe range. I'll place a reality anchor.
Boom.
Much better. Now let's find that elevator.
Okay, well, I was experiencing one hell of a distortion of reality just then. There's the stairs. But I want the elevator. Okay. Settings, resource request form. Okay.
All the plans, including the project schedule that follows, have been disrupted. The actors of the whole site is theirs. They managed to procure a goddamn script from God knows
I found a coin.
They've taken over my laboratory.
Ohio issued.
And Dr. Cooper, or whatever his name is, in particular, he puts on airs every time the operation starts as if everyone should listen to him. Who does he think he is? I have to let him know who's the boss around here.
Oh. Okay. Huh. Why the fuck was a wooden mannequin being hung inside a locker? Duty regulations. All personnel on duty shall not leave early. Absence from work is strictly prohibited. Personnel who cannot be on duty due to special circumstances shall promptly coordinate with the relevant site director. All personnel shall strictly comply with prescribed regulations and rules pertaining to access of classified files. All personnel on duty shall fill in the inspection form truthfully and correctly. If a situation that cannot be handled independently should arise, personnel must immediately report the incident. Spare key to room 101 placed under flower pot in the visitor's lobby. If used, please place it back in the original location. Wait. Is the key the coin that I picked up? Welcome back, Nomad. Huge dinner, didn't fancy full tea, have cereal now. You know what, fair. What was your options for dinner, though? Comparison experimentations on chimpanzees this whole time. SCP-701 holds great potential. I still believe that. I will have to adopt a new method of study, efficient and fast directing. It all begins tomorrow.
Dr. Tyler Cooper. I've heard of this guy. A bit of an eccentric and a thrill seeker.
Okay, flower pot in the visitors lounge. That would just be here though, wouldn't it? I've already searched that. Oh wait, no, it might be under one of these. Nope. Aha! Spare key 101 written on it. That's a lot of pipes. Central control, staff elevator. Alright, staff elevator is what I'm looking for. Oh, hello. Oh, that's definitely anomalous. We just got random bits of paper appearing in the sky. There we go. There was 4 of us, had halloumi fries of a fair size, got a share snatch for the table, so I had some of that. Mac and cheese, I think that's supposed to be mac and cheese, and 2 pint of Coke. I'm a little lost already, so you are doctor then. Okay, so I'm still Carl. Carl is our main protagonist. He is reviewing all these different files. The D class that we went through was a training video that we had watched. We are now going through a file of SCP-70... Hang on. We are off to collect this black box in regarding a SCP-701. But again, this is from a file that we are reading, that we are archiving. So these events have already happened. We are just playing through those events. More mannequins. Oh, hell no. No, 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 no. You don't get to disappear on me like that, mannequin. Oh, fuck no. Well, I now know what the horror element to this particular level is. It's these fuckers. Oh no, I can't see my feet. Maybe I am a mannequin.
To the 7th floor, then.
Okay, before I go in there.
Blood we offered, the hanged king we served. I serve my king with my blood? Blissful suffocation, sacrifice of sin? What's this? Some kind of poem? Ah, my head! Ah!
Uh-oh. E! Oh, jeez, okay.
Shit.
Damn, these incognito hazards.
I'm very familiar with cognito hazards. I've been trained to deal with them. But this wasn't anything like that. I couldn't breathe. It was like there was a knot tied around my throat. I was weightless, hanging, gasping. No matter how much I struggled, nothing helped.
That does sound terrifying. But perhaps it was just a nightmare, though.
No. We wake up from nightmares. Not from this.
Bum. Oh, we're in the elevator now.
Are you kidding me?
Alright, so we need to get to the 7th floor. We made it to the 4th.
It's even lower than before. I guess it's reality.
Hey, who are you pointing at? Who are you pointing at, huh? You don't be pointing at me. Thank God we have a flashlight.
I guess I'm taking the stairs.
Yep, look, the fucking mannequins have disappeared again. Now I could take the stairs. Oh!
What the?
Holy fuck, okay. Oh, jeez. Hey, mind if I borrow this? Incomplete script. Isabella, if their lives, if the lives of the monarchy were to be recorded in a book, the archivist would never know a moment's rest, and would evidently become a burden with fatigue. Maid Beatrice, Empress Lord Antonio is here. Okay, so a script for rehearsal. Why am I going these directions?
This cognito hazard. Could it have something to do with SCP-701? The situation here is much more serious than I expected.
What are you bonking me for? Anything hanking is a huge no-no. That's fair. Mrs. Irene Mabel. Recently former assistant. That didn't sound? Oh, god damn it. I don't know how to fix it, if I'm perfectly honest. Hopefully the animation's still played. Oh, no. Best way to do that would be one of the sound bites. I know what a bonk sounds like immediately. Recently former assistant of Tyler Cooper, Dr. Tyler Cooper, Miss Lisa Amada, was demoted because of her refusal to carry out experimental orders given by Dr. Cooper. On the 16th of... She was injected with Class A amnestics and sent away from site. To fill this role, and at the behest of Dr. Cooper himself, site managers decided to promote you to the role of Senior Experimental Assistant. Your interview and authorization session will be held today at 13:30 hours. Room 711. Please come prepared. From Encrypted. Oh, that's cool drawing, bro. Act 2. Okay, some more of the... Oh! Well, dude, don't be moving like that. Don't be doing this to me, game. Requires round handle. See now, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not specifically afraid of mannequins. But fuck, are they creepy? And admittedly, I think it's just the loud sounds that are getting me more than anything. Alright, I've got the handle. The Hanged King's Tragedy. I think mannequins are especially scary to us Brits of a certain age and type due to certain Doctor Who episodes. You know what, that is absolutely fair. Okay.
It's all very unusual these days. Many people have come to the site, but they haven't registered with the authorities. I've heard that Cooper and his team are rehearsing a script into a play, and that all participants are required to record their daily status. My experiment has to be put on hold because there's no one left to work on it. It's not right. Write an email to the minister and inform him of the malpractice going on here. Who's that?
Tyler Cooper's Journal to 2. Did we already get 1? Yeah, we did. At first, most of the on-site personnel were apprehensive about participating in the project, but after distributing some SCP-701 documents to a few volunteers, they became widely circulated, and the number of people coming up to sign up suddenly increased. It's rather curious how it happened, and I haven't quite figured out the reason behind it yet, but it's very welcome news. I'll take it as a good omen. Now I've managed to mobilize the entire station to participate, every single person. Now's my chance to prove myself. An opportunity like this doesn't come every day.
Dr. Cooper needs so many volunteers. And what on earth is this SCP-701?
Is SCP-701 the play that I am collecting? Nope. I am refusing to look behind me.
Finally, luck is on my side.
No, 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 no.
7th floor.
Rehearsal notice. Hank King's tragedy. Sacrifice everything. Rehearsal notes. First group rehearsal meetings, May 23rd. Conference room, 5th floor. 6th floor, second group rehearsal, and the 7th floor's final group rehearsal. Why does it keep going deeper and deeper? Okay, it's just weird. Well, I need to get to the 7th floor anyway, so...
What the hell is going on
What?
here? 4th floor again?
Well, I hear the whisperings. Right, 5th floor.
The way out of here might have something to do with these clocks.
Okay, hang on. 9 p.m. Oh my god, is there not a faster way to do this? Well, 1111 is this. Oh, okay. You were 746. Complete the clock puzzle in SCP-701 story. Oh my god, what's happening with my frames?
I've never seen such a weird mirror
So this is apparently the 7th floor.
What is that smell? When was the last time I cleaned this place?
Wire cutter is not very sharp, but still works. That's a lot of hanged bodies.
That voice again.
Voice? What voice? What voice?
I serve my king with my blood. Blissful suffocation.
Tell us what it's saying.
Sacrifice of sin.
I believe she's saying it, my dude.
No.
Bella, are you feeling better now?
Suffocation. Like a rope. Looped around my neck. Pulling tight. Weightless. Hanging. Nothing around me. Just my feet. Dangling. Struggling. Fighting. It will swallow me. And make me its slave.
Bella, you are completely safe here. Nothing can hurt you. Okay, let's continue.
The situation there.
Can we say
was
extra
much
Dell?
worse than expected. Much worse. I knew I had to get in touch with the Foundation. I managed to find a phone, and I called her backup.
Okay.
This is Sparrow, 09868, for Bald Eagle. I'm at Pony Station on the 7th floor. The situation here is much worse than expected. I need backup.
Bella, are you sure this is actually what happened?
What do you mean? Yes, of course I'm sure.
Come on, Bella. Try and focus.
What are you talking about?
Bella, you never made that phone call.
Of course What?
Pony Station was completely cut off. There was no contact with the outside world whatsoever. A phone call? That would have been impossible.
No, but I saw...
What did you see, Bella? Tell us what you saw.
Oh, it broke the thing. Okay, it's the thing that gave us the jump scare earlier. Oh, come on. Fuck you, mannequins. No, fuck off. What? It's wise to run. No, no shit, it's wise to run. Okay. Trees? Wait, what the fuck are there trees doing underground? This far underground, even. Experiment reports, unclassified. There's a three SCP group thing. George Thompson. Okay. So related to one of the SCPs. The Venus Project Beyond Politics, Poverty and War. Electricity needed. Alright, so we need power. Even though it looks like there's power. But whatever. Hey, mannequins. Alright, so we have restored power by the looks of it. Instant clippings. Okay. To all personnel from Pony Station, research on SCP-701 will officially begin tomorrow. In order to prevent the dissemination of classified information, all video surveillance equipment has been removed, and all external signal transmissions have accordingly been blocked. The site will be kept under closed-loop management procedures until the conclusion of the research experiment. At present, the experiment is still in need of more participants. All willing participants can find Miss Irene Mabel in the archives room on the 4th floor to fill out the necessary paperwork from system. Okay. Yep, of course they're gone. SCP-701 scripts have been out for a week now, and the participants had a minor rehearsal as described above. But one thing continues to baffle me. They always seem to recite the wrong lines, every single person. It's strange, almost like it's orchestrated. And when I try to correct them, they become defensive, insisting that they read the correct line. But other than a minor hiccup, everything else went well. I'm very much looking forward to the first full rehearsals at room 705 the day after next. After the full rehearsal, all will bear witness to the potential of SCP-701, and my name will become synonymous with it. Tyler Cooper, the genius behind the experiment who managed to tap its endless potential, is history in the making.
What is up with this SCP-701 experiment?
That is an excellent question, Mago. Lord of... I'm supposed to say that's like hanging or something. Oh man, I didn't even touch you. Okay, I need thingy. That's 705, the place where everyone's going for the rehearsal. Okay, so if I go slightly near anything, it's gonna fall over. Please wear protective clothing correctly. Caution. The experiment involves relevant contents. That's a lot of relevant contents. I see a security card, but I'm not allowed to pick it up right now. If ever.
Does it look like they're all going to the same place?
It's because they are.
The black box.
Black box from Pony Station with important data inside. SYD to SYD2 encrypted with technology by technology department to be decrypted by at other sites. Well, I want to go up, not down. Okay. Wait, 8th floor? Not gonna lie, I didn't even think there were 8 floors. I don't think there were 8 floors. Oh, hey! I found a hidden item SCP-701 story. A well-constructed handmade doll with the tag SCP-749-049. That's the Plague Doctor. Oh, hey. I'm sorry, but look how adorable this Plague Doctor is. So cute. Power generation room. Here we go, elevator. Oh, 100%. He has to deal with the pestilence. He must cure the pestilence.
Bella, we really need you to tell us the truth here.
What do you mean? I'm telling you the truth. I completed my task. I retrieved the black box from Pony Station.
Looks like the cognito hazards really did a number on her.
What are you talking about? I'm fine.
Bella, there was no black box in sight when we found you.
That's impossible. I'm positive. I know I had it in the escape elevator.
And there is no escape elevator in Pony Station. None of what you're saying adds up.
But that's impossible. It's just impossible.
Look at me, Bella. Try and focus. What really happened?
Are they just gaslighting Bella?
Really happened?
It could be, but maybe,
Bella,
maybe not.
think carefully.
Oh, we went back. Alright, so there's no mannequins this time here. But I still have this. Oh wait, no!
What's all this?
Chill, my dude. Oh, where's the black... Oh, okay, so the black box is not actually here. Oh. Oh, the crowd is getting up as well. Oh god, my arms are mannequins. Unfortunately, I don't think they were gaslighting me, Nomad. Oh no, come on. Whoa! How fucking fast do you move? Okay, we got past the initial jump scare of how fucking fast he moves, but where do I go? I think we're gonna get tired of that sound real fast. I didn't mean to pick that up, but okay. Well, I got the script. Okay. At what point do I run?
certain. So SCP-701
Okay.
is a script. One performance and now all of Pony Station is ruined. Dr. Cooper, what have you done?
Please script, here we go. Okay, so that's the bit we just seen. Although some sections stray from the original SCP-701, everyone remained perfectly in character. The rhyme that follows is obscured by bloodstain. Okay, so Tyler Cooper goes mental at that point. He's being strung along by rope.
It's those mannequins again. Where are they heading? But where have all those volunteers gone?
Okay. Alright, we're again underground sewer area. Oh, that's a lot of hanged bodies. Now, are they people or are they mannequins? Oh, they're people.
Holy fuck. Guess this is the ending of their performance. SCP-701. The Hanged King's Tragedy.
Oh. And there's a rope for us.
I serve my king. Who's there? With my blood. What the fuck?
Okay, that time I think we're meant to get caught, so... That's a lot of whisperings.
Kill him! Sacrifice his head and seek redemption with his blood!
Kill him! Kill him! A despicable usurper does not deserve the glorious crown!
Oh, I'm a mannequin now.
Goddamn cognito hazard again. I need to leave right now.
I should probably also, you know, inject myself with more of those blockers.
With this, our blood is the hanging.
Oh, I've been stabbed. Oh, someone's trying to hit me with an axe. Fuck you, my dude. You ain't killing me yet. There's one heck of a game that loves to give epileptic fits. Yeah. Have you read SCP-705? I have not actually. 705 is actually one that I'm not aware of. Is this quite accurate then in comparison to what the thing is? Yep, the heads of the mannequins are following us. The short gist of it, play gets corrupted, ends in the stage actors killing / removing themselves from, well, the side. The audience starts attacking each other. Okay. Yeah, no, I get the idea.
With my blood, I serve my king. With my blood, I serve my king. With my blood, I serve my king.
Yeah, don't worry, you know about it. It's doing exactly the same thing to me.
I serve my king. With my blood, I serve my king. With my blood, I serve my king.
Oh? Oh, we beat him?
Her condition is unstable. I've just injected her with a sedative, but you need to let her rest for a while.
Thanks, Doctor. Well, let's go then.
What? We haven't found the black box yet.
You still don't get it, do you?
Get what? What do you mean?
A black box is merely a vehicle for recording the truth. But a black box isn't always a black box.
You mean...
That's right. She is now the black box. Got time for a cold one? Because our work here is done.
I serve my king with my blood. Blissful suffocation. Sacrifice of sin.
Dun dun dun.
The black box has been properly contained at Site 105 and pending further investigation. Above is the full record of the inquiry.
Okay. Guess we go with the first audio bit. Agent Q SCP-701, The Hanging King's Tragedy, is a 5-act revenge tragedy from the Caroline era. Performances of the play are associated with psychotic and suicidal behaviors amongst both audience members and participants, in addition to the appearance of a mysterious character, SCP-701-1. Historical estimates place the number of lives claimed by the play at between 168 and 173 over the past 300 years. Oh my god, this gives us even more of the thing. Oh, okay, it's thingied out the number of deaths. Typical case study of SCP. Okay, I'll read that in a bit. Typical study SCP-701 incident took place on May 27th, 2009. During a group test experiment performance, the presiding project research leader at the time was Dr. Tyler. According to the research logs, SCP-701 is a self-evolving mimetic virus that spreads through unknown means via dramatic texts. Pony Station is currently under a full-scale lockdown. Archives pertaining to SCP-701 are scoured throughout the site. Agent Q. That is indeed a valuable question, sir, but according to our investigations of Bella, the data is no longer considered complete. The black box is only reliable recordings containing the entirety of research contents. She's the sole complete database of SCP-701. Okay, so let's actually read this bit. So, 1 to 2 weeks, so 7 to 14 days prior to the event, during the dress rehearsal periods, cast members will begin to spontaneously deviate from the published text of the play. Rather than improvisation or gaffes associated with going off script, said deviations will be both orderly and consistent, as if the actors were all working off a new version of the script. The cast and production crew will seem unaware of any changes, and if it is brought to their attention, will state that the play has run that way from the beginning. 2 to 3 hours prior to the event. The outbreak generally occurs during opening night, or else the production with the greatest planned audience, generally falling within the first week of the play's opening. 1 to 2 hours before the event, SCP-701-1 begins to appear on stage in the final scene of Act 1, generally in the background or to the side of the main action. May seem to enter or exit the stage area, but does not appear to ever enter the backstage or offstage area. It simply disappears when not on stage. The cast does not appear to notice or comment on SCP-701-1, at least at first. The event. SCP-701-1 appears fully on stage during the banquet scene of Act 5. Here, it will incorporate into the action of the play as the Hanged King. The cast will either murder each other or commit suicide, sometimes using items that appear spontaneously on stage. Rioting breaks out in the audience, with the viewers randomly attacking anyone in front of them, regardless of prior relationships. Following the event, if any of the audience members survive the initial outbreak, they may exit the performance space, in which they will continue to engage in random or opportunistic violence. Victims will generally require sedation or restraint in this scenario. Normal personality will begin to return roughly 24 hours after the event. Surviving victims will generally exhibit signs consisting of traumatic experience. Some will have no recollection of the event. Others may be rendered permanently comatose or psychotic. For a typical case study of an outbreak, see Incident Reports SCP-701-19-1 for analysis of the events leading up to the last uncontained SCP-701 event in 19 redacted. During high school drama performance in redactions, for more information of the play's published text, see document SCP-701-1640-B-1. Full-scale research of the SCP-701 took place on May 19, 2011 during a group test experiment performance. May involve... Hang on. Let me try some. Let me have a look something quick. Okay, I see. All materials relating to SCP-701 are kept under triple lock archive as storage site blank. These items currently consist of 2 currently extant copies of the 1640 Quarto, 27 copies of 1965 trade paperback edition, 10 copies of 1971 hardcover printing, 21 floppy diskettes, consisting of data seized from raids on expunged. 1 SVHS video cassette tape designated SCP-701-19 redacted-A, and 1 steel knife of unknown origin, designated SCP-701-19 Redacted-B. At no time there are any of these items to be removed from the room. Access to the area is to be heavily monitored. Absolutely no personnel whatsoever is granted access to the archive without express in-person permission from Dr. Redacted, and Redacted. Removal of these items from the site is strictly prohibited without exception. All personnel entering this area must be placed under strict surveillance. At present, the most complete source of the data is preserved in Black Box 701-03. Original name, Bella Lawrence. Okay. So we can submit this now. I'm a bit confused first, but I'll go over it. Are we really using a living tool to contain anomalous objects? Yeah, I've got to say, Yurika, I very much agree with you. This is very interesting, and I like getting to be able to see SCPs that I'm not necessarily aware of. So, like that play, for example, SCP-701, that is one that I was not aware of prior. I'll be up for a donut night, my dude. To celebrate the completion of my first ever archive mission, my colleagues threw a small party. It all started to grow on me, my colleagues in this place. I started to really enjoy all of it. Maybe it was all the drinking. I dreamt I was lost in a strange cave. It was dark, damp, and smelled of decay. In the depths of the darkness, I saw at all times 2 red dots, monitoring my every move. What a strange dream. Tequila is too strong of a drink. I need espresso to sober me up. 14th of August, 2012. Alright, our next file. 21st of April 2012. Objects in a regular clay pot. Will have 23 centimeters, diameter 28 centimeters. Do not be fooled by its appearance. It's an organism, a womb. Yes, an earthen womb. SCP-660 may be safely stored in the standard safe deposit box, provided its mouths remain covered with an inert perspex disc that's sealed with tamper-proof tape. Logs tests that involve human experimentation with SCP-660. Lab report 660-A. Sample condition. Skin flap harvested from the left thigh of the cadaver of D612. Donor was healthy in all respects prior to death. Sample use. Tissue sample left in SCP-660 for 2 months duration. Results. Daily biopsies indicate viability of a sample. Cell samples taken from the tissue grafted are cultured in vitro, revealing a predisposition towards precancerous and cancerous growth. Lab report 660-B. Sample condition. Skin flap harvested from the left thigh of cadaver D612. Tissue sample left in SCP-660 for 2 months durations, then grafted onto the torso of D-class personnel with 2nd and 3rd degree burns. The recipient's anomaly tested, recording no contradictions with SCP-660. Results. Tissue grafted takes without complications. Healing according to usual steps of adherence, serum inhibition, and revascularization. However, it is common with severe burns cases that the comprised skin barrier led to infection and eventual fatal septic shock. Post-mortem biopsy and analysis indicate skin graft would have returned to full histological structure and function had the recipient survived. Lab Report 660-C. Sample condition, live member of musculus house mouse BALB/C strain, acquiring for laboratory testing by use of SCP redacted. The consciousness of D614 was implanted into the specimen. D614 was chosen for its demonstrated resistance to negative effects of prolonged isolation and sensory deprivation. Sample use. Specimen left in SCP-660 for 2 months duration. Results. Unusually, SCP-redacted was incapable of restoring D164's consciousness to its original body after removal from SCP-660. A computer interface was developed to facilitate two-way communication with D614. An interview was conducted once D614 was familiarized with this interface. An excerpt is included below. Dr. Brown. I guess I'll take your word for it. And how did it feel? D614. Suffocating and stretching. Could you be more specific? How the hell do you think it felt? Even mice need to grow and move and live. Every part of me was straining, but I was stuck. I thought I would explode. Full contents of the interview are classified. An autopsy revealed precancerous growths throughout the mouse's body. Lab Report 660-D. Sample condition, right arm lost in traumatic amputation just beneath the elbow. Sample use, D778 was severely injured in an incident involving SCP redacted. Lost limb recovered as part of cleanup operation. Subject would not have survived immediate attachment surgery due to other injuries involving severe vascular compromise. Severed extremity preserved in SCP-660 and bit to preserve tissue viability. Results. Right arm successfully reattached to previous owner. Subject reports returning of sensation in fingers of right hand, contrary to poor prognosis due to severe tissue avulsion and nerve damage sustained in initial injury. Biopsy reveals little to no precancerous cell growth. Transplant ruled a tentative success. D778 has been retained for further observation. Addendum. Human testing with SCP-660 is suspended due to sudden death of D778 from teratoma with malignant transformation. I've seen fetus in fetu before, but never have I had one try to grab my probe during an autopsy. Dr. Grayson, Appendix, 30th of July 2012. As of today, SCP-660-1 has been neutralized. SCP-660 no longer exhibits any other forms or shapes. It has been classified as safe by the Foundation. Research on SCP-660-1 will be transferred to the Reliquary Research Institution. Details available to personnel with clearance 4/660. Okay. Let's chuck that in that. Level 3, so check testing and research with written approval stuff of level 3 clearance or higher. Uh, 20 centimeters in height, 28 centimeters in diameter, with opening of 20 centimeters in diameter. Composition of SCP-660 is consistent of generic earthenware clays. The interior is coated with dried mammalian uterine tissue similar to human endomaterial lining. DNA testing is inconclusive. SCP-660 is capable of indefinitely preserving all biological tissue placed within it, regardless of external conditions or the state of the sample, until the tissues are removed. Living tissue will remain viable, and living organisms will remain alive, even when deprived of sustenance for extended periods of time. While the exact mechanisms responsible for this is uncertain, isotopic labeling has shown that it involves the exchange of biological matter between the samples and SCP-660's interior coating. Cell structure from tissues preserved in SCP-660 retained an abnormally high rate of cell replication. Several samples have been tested positive for precancerous markers and smear tests. SCP-660-1 was a human fetus originally found in SCP-660, most likely having been sealed off in the artifact for at least 6,600 years. However, SCP-660-1 immediately underwent massive transformation upon removal, additionally developing several redacted consistent with anthropogenic redacted progression. SCP-660-1 is most likely neutralized. Details are available. Personnel clearance 4/660. Recovery. SCP-660 was originally recovered from an archaeological dig in Redacted, where it was found in the purported gravesite among the number of other mundane artifacts. A beeswax seal covered the mouth of SCP-660, was dislodged during the excavation progress. I don't know why it feels like it seems like there's something I can interact with here, which is weird. I think it's supposed to be that. Here we go. Mouth was dislodged during the excavation process, revealing SCP-660-1 expunged. After which the site was secured by Foundation. The notes from Dr. Redacted, presumed deceased, enabled the isolation of SCP-660 from the rest of the artifacts. Object class safe. Oh, we have a few of these to go. Addendum to SCP-143. You know what? I'm just going to quickly add these in, and then we could just essentially read them from there. So Euclid. Alright. 143-1. The trees were grown on site from saplings obtained from the parent plants located in Nara Prefecture, Japan in 1905. The parent trees were owned by a family of traditionalist swordsmiths, claiming to be descended from a legendary sword maker named Amakuni. They refer to the original trees as Jinki no Kadachi, or Blade Wood Grove. It is from them the Foundation gained the techniques to cut and work the wood and petals into serviceable items. Original trees are still in Japan, owned by the government, and still tended to by the same family. However, the government has denied all existence of the trees, and any products made from them are kept within the country. Amendment 143-2. SCP-143 is to be watered twice every day on a regular basis via large sprinkler systems, unless already watered by local precipitation. Personnel are not allowed to enter the enclosure without level 4 administrative allowance clearance, and are advised not to touch any of SCP-143, nor stand beneath them unless wearing protective gear. It is important that no one to be within containment area when SCP-143 begins to shed. However, after the shedding has concluded, the collection of the fallen petals for testing purposes has been authorized by the project director. See SCP-143 testing logs. Document 143-A. We lost 3 staff to 143 today. They were collecting petals dropped by the trees the previous day when the sudden gust picked up, shaking a good deal of the petals from the trees, blowing them around. Stayed that windy for the whole day. I'd send a cleanup crew, but it's still pretty windy and the odd pail is still falling. We'll have to pick up the remains when the wind dies down in a couple of days. SCP-143 testing logs. Appendix 143-D0. Hardness test 5000 HB on the Brunel scale. Appendix 143-D1. Withstand temperatures of up to 18,000 Celsius. Appendix 143-D2. The weight to strength ratio surpasses that of even titanium, being some 15% lighter than aluminium. Both are notoriously difficult to work with due to their properties. Appendix 143-D11. But under high temperature, upwards to 15,000 degrees Celsius, separate pieces are capable of being fused together. Is a Euclid class. SCP-143 is to be contained in the valley adjacent to Bioresearch Area 12, an area over 2 kilometers squared. Area surrounding SCP-143 for up to 20 kilometers, and all line of sight from the surrounding hilltops are to be denied public access. We know that bit. SCP description. SCP-143 is a plantation of 300 specimens of a unique type of tree. The trees are similar in appearance to the Prunus X Yudinician, the Japanese sakura, or cherry blossoms. They bear no fruit, and the only known way of reproducing is by careful own root propagation using cut saplings from an older sample. The petals are a light pinkish color, slightly translucent, and with a texture of smooth glass. Care must be taken care of when handling the petals, as the edges are razor sharp and can easily slice through flesh if mishandled. The wood and bark are a light grayish color, with a texture expected of wood, although the grain is very smooth to the touch. However, the petals and woods of these trees are much harder than the natural or man-made substances, reaching up to 5,000 HB on the Brunel scale and withstanding temperatures of up to 18,000 degrees Celsius. We know about this bit. Due to the slow growth of the plants, the material is slow to harvest, although the petals are shed regularly enough, falling from the trees twice every year. Okay. Okay. Log of items vended during testing phase 8. 800 yen entered from for each item. Items being dispensed every 2 minutes. SCP-261 is attached to power. Notes: SCP-261's safety regulation stipulates that SCP-261 may be used a maximum of 10 times per 24-hour period, with no transactions value exceeding the equivalent of 500 Japanese yen. However, in view of necessity of this experiment, the Foundation has approved Dr. Redacted's request to use SCP-261 at high frequency. Coke Zero, a can of Diet Coke, packaging in English. Cheetos, a small bag of Cheetos, snacks, food, packaging in English. Black, a single pack of caffeinated chewing gum, packaging in Japanese. Yan, a single yan cone with peach dipping frosting, packaging in Japanese. The Meiji Seikai Company does not produce this flavor. Pepsi, Dragon Twist, a can of Pepsi Cola with a trace of fruit flavor, packaged in English. Flavor identified as dragon fruit. PepsiCo does not produce this product. Dark Side Cola, a can with clear plastic sides, packaging in Japanese. Liquid inside is clear. When opened, the liquid appears to react to the air and changes to a dark black over a period of several seconds. The black coloration looks like billowing smoke and cannot be reversed. Liquid tastes described as cola with something spicy in it. The Little Bakery, 7 grain. A small tube of the size of a candy bar with green button, made of aluminium. Packaging in English. When the top is twisted off, a mass of dough is extruded. Dough contains several enzymes and bacteria that have not yet been identified. On contact with air, these cause the dough to rise and bake, killing the microbes in the process. Produces a small round loaf of bread weighing 250 grams. Taste described as good but chewy. Lemon clams. Thick plastic baggies with plastic tube on the side, containing water and 12 clams. Packaging in Dutch. Following on package instructions, the plastic tube was cracked like a glow stick. Liquid in the bag flashed to steam, venting from the hole that popped out open in the top of the bag, slightly burning one researcher. Steaming finished after 38 seconds, after which clams were found to be fully cooked and infused with a mild lemon flavor. On investigation, the clams matched no recorded species. Diet Ghost. A can containing an instance of SCP-2107. Packaging was in English. Testing done on this instance provided similar results of other contained instances of SCP-2107. This marks the first time SCP-261 has vended another SCP item, SCP object. Unknown. A small mesh bag filled with small multicolored pyramids, packaging of an unknown language. Pyramids found to be very hard and unpleasant tasting, compared to chalk in taste and consistency. When placed in hot water, pyramids open and produce strings that quickly dissolve, coloring the water the same shade as the pyramids. Water had no additional taste, but testing revealed a sharp increase in mineral, carbohydrates, and protein content, with several minerals unidentified at the present time. This content was found to be consistent with the recommended daily intake of nutrition for adult humans. Researcher ingested the water, reported stomach cramps. 2 hours later, no other effects. Unknown. Aluminum box found with small glass window on the side, and a large round button on the top. Packaging in an unknown language. Box is seamless and appears to be filled with small round animals covered in fur. Each with 3 small paws and a single large eye. Pressing the button causes the inside of the box to rapidly become superheated, cooking the small animals alive. Muffled noises and scratching were heard for several seconds during the cooking process. After 1 minute 30 seconds, the front panel opens and gives access to the now cooked animals. Professor Kane volunteered to eat the animals, with no other researchers willing to do so. Taste described as crunchy and very spicy, with small hint of beef. Unknown. Tall, thin aluminum can, packaging in an unknown language. Opening the can caused a chemical reaction with the liquid inside the can. Liquid was apparently not intended for oxygenated atmosphere and detonated violently, causing several injuries and killing 2 researchers. Testing discontinued and area cleared. Testing area observed to smell like citrus for several days. Dr. Redactor's conclusion. It was either food or drinks, nothing else. How awful. Let's call it an end. So SCP-261, object class is safe. Containment procedures is any access to SCP-261 must be approved by staff of level 2 security clearance or higher. Any and all items dispensed by 621 must be recorded, along with the amount of money entered, the entered amount of time elapsed between each use. Currently, SCP-261 may be only used 10 times in a 24-hour period. Nope, we know that bit. Items dispensed by SCP-261 should be reviewed by site health and safety officials before consumption. Failure to do so releases the Foundation from any obligation regarding negative effects. Items deemed dangerous or useful to research will be confiscated by site security, with financial compensation provided in proportion to the money spent. Description: SCP appears to be a large black vending machine with no glass front panel and a small keypad on the right side. SCP-261 was recovered from Yokohama, Japan. SCP-261 was brought to the Foundation's attention after investigation of an urban legend about a magic vending machine that was circulating on the internet. SCP-261 was found in a back alley behind a large shopping center. with a handwritten sign saying "out of order" in Japanese taped to it. SCP has no marks or identification of any kind, and no locals remember when or how it came to be in its current location. Internally, SCP-261 appears to be a basic vending machine, equipped to vend food and beverage items. After a key was made for the front door opened, no abnormal materials were found. It was determined that SCP-261 has never actually contained any food or beverage items. The keypad, while connected to operating correctly, does not activate any of the dispensing mechanisms. When money is placed into SCP-261 and a 3-digit number is entered on the keypad, SCP-261 will vend a random item. SCP-261 has not accepted any currency other than yen, with rejected currency being deposited in the coin return slot. It is unknown how these items appear. However, SCP-261 will not operate when the doors open or when recording devices are placed inside. The number entered on the keypad has had no effect on the item vended, nor has any pattern been detected. Items are always some form of snack food and typically have bright, attention-grabbing packaging. SCP-261 is capable of operating with no external power supply, but operation in this state will cause unstable vending to occur much more quickly than normal. If SCP-261 is used several times in a short period and or large amounts of money is entered before an item is vended, SCP-261 will start to dispense bizarre items. While still food, their sustainability for human consumption is often non-existent. We are learning a lot of different SCPs today. No, I have no more tasks. A monthly lecture? Each month, the Foundation invites someone famous to hold a lecture, to share new knowledge and insights pertaining to SCP. For a month's lecture, they invite Dr. Trevor. He holds a high reputation in the Foundation. Interesting, count me in. I'll send you a link to the monthly lecture, just a sec. Cool. This is the level 1 access, so easy enough. Alright, so alright guys, we're going to be attending a lecture today. Training is about to begin.
There are many stories in this world. Some are read widely all over the world. Some are hidden in dust and known only by a handful of people. Today I'm going to tell you a story no one else has heard before. A real story of mystery and wonder and adventure. And then you too will become the guardian of this story. The story takes place in a world
Daniel and
of long
Dragon.
ago. The hero of our story is a little boy. His name is Daniel. One day, out of nowhere, Daniel got a serious case of chickenpox. It made him look like a strawberry.
I'm gonna say, this is a very interesting way this game is showing its media.
Had him isolated.
It's got a lot of
in an
different
attic.
artistic styles.
And so, in the attic he lived, all on his own.
Mr. Daniel, while up here in this attic, you'll have plenty of time to practice your penny whistle. I hope you practice well and prepare for
You don't look
next
like no
month's
strawberry, I've
art
got to say that.
But Mrs. Page, the melody is so difficult.
Don't give up, boy. You don't give up before you fight.
Daniel was reluctant at first, but he trusted Mrs. Page, and he knew he should listen. And so he practiced the penny whistle.
Oh, okay, we're playing through the penny whistle. ASDF space. It's actually taking a lot of concentration from my end.
Suddenly,
Pia,
he
Pia.
heard some strange noises in the corner of the attic.
Huh? Who's there?
Daniel decided to go over and take a look.
Oh! This is both cool and bizarre. Oh, look at my cool skateboard.
It was a mousetrap, and there was a red.
Well, no, I don't think this
origami
is an actual
dragon
child in the
inside of
SCP.
it.
I think this is all a storybook. But I think the book itself is an SCP.
Daniel carefully removed it. It was marvelous and beautiful. The only problem was part of its wing was damaged. But Daniel found a way to repair it. Daniel held the repaired paper dragon high up in the air, imagining that it soared over all the world below.
Well, apparently we get a mixture of horror and other things.
He played and played with the paper dragon.
Wee! Woo! Dragon! Sword!
Sorry, when he said we were, just made me think of SKA from fucking
The
Expedition
warm
33.
afternoon
Just-
sun, Daniel had to fight his eyelids just to keep them open.
Could it be? Or is this all just a dream?
The next day,
This is
with
supposed to be a
boredom and loneliness
lecture.
weighing him down, he began to fiddle with the old radio.
Our town is located in the plains, where earthquakes are not particularly common. Although there are 17 fault zones around us, they are all inactive.
A scrunched up ball of paper rolled over to his feet.
Where did this paper ball come from?
Just as Daniel went to pick it up, the ball suddenly came to life, and it rolled away. Daniel chased after it.
I'll catch you yet, scrunched up ball. This will allow me to have the option to catch you one day. There we go.
Just as he was about to seize the rolling paper ball, suddenly, terrible sparks erupted from it.
Oh.
Before his very eyes, the paper ball began to grow, bigger and bigger. At that moment, a red figure suddenly appeared. The red figure quickly subdued the paper ball and threw it into a cardboard box.
The heroic dragon saved Daniel!
Daniel studied the red figure carefully. It had a sticker on its fluttering wing. It was the paper dragon.
I wasn't dreaming. Thank you for saving me.
Daniel was grateful and very happy. He walked closer to the paper dragon, but the paper dragon seemed timid and afraid and backed away. Just then, Daniel had an idea. He took out his penny whistle and slowly played a tune.
Alright, we're doing this again. Wait, what? How did I not get the first one? Is this saying I'm pressing it too late? Yep, I'm pressing it too late apparently.
The paper dragon enjoyed the sound very much. It began to move along with the rhythm, flipping up and down in the air. Soon the two were playing and dancing, just like old friends.
I'll say this is very sweet. Oh, wait, hang on.
The paper dragon traced out a beautiful arc in the air, communicating with Daniel in a unique way.
Oh, it just became a piece of paper.
My cherished friend.
Oh!
After many long years, we finally meet again. Tell me, how has your family been? A great thank you for playing that music for me. You know how I love the beautiful rhythm of that instrument. But we ought to take precautions, as the room is not stable. Do you still remember how the room works? You're welcome to visit any time.
The piece of paper then changed back into the shape of a paper dragon and flew into the cardboard box. The box closed shut, and a calm silence was restored to the attic.
I can't say we do know how to use the
Daniel
room.
rushed to find a watercolor pen and marked the box with excitement in his fingertips.
Here be dragons.
Over the next few days, the paper dragon came out often to play with Daniel. During this time, Daniel introduced many of his friends to the paper dragon.
That cat's name is Mrs. Carter. Ever since I secretly fed her some fish for dinner, we've been good friends. That's Duke, Mrs. Jessica's pet. He doesn't like Rainy Day or Mrs. Carter. Only smoked sausages for his taste. And now, we are friends too. My name is Daniel. What's your name?
The paper dragon flapped its wings, as if it didn't understand him.
Well, since you like the sound of the penny whistle so much, why don't I just call you Penny? I'll keep practicing to make it sound better.
Daniel and Penny then played baseball together in the attic.
Let's play cat.
My boy, he is made out of paper. Oh, sorry, hang on. That he looks really cool. Oh. Oh.
But just as they were in the middle of enjoying themselves, a violent shaking suddenly rose from the ground.
The stubborn earthquake is back at it, folks, and it seems even stronger than last time.
At this moment, the box suddenly shot open, and thick clouds of smoke billowed out, followed by several paper balls. Penny attacked the paper balls without a moment's hesitation and promptly threw them back into the box. Penny then flew around in
I
front
will
of
admit,
them
I'm
and rushed
vaguely
right back into
aware
the
of
box.
the
As
Here
the
Be
box
Dragons
closed,
box, but
the
I
earthquake
don't know much
stopped.
about it. Also, hey Tan, thank you
Facing
very
a
much for
friend's
the alert.
farewell without a formal goodbye, Daniel felt confused and lost. He moved the box to the center of the attic. Facing it, he practiced his penny whistle, day in and day out. As the days went by, Daniel's playing became smoother. One day, the box suddenly began to move.
Huh?
More of those balls.
1,
Oh,
2,
and more of those dragons.
4. This time there were 4 paper dragons. But they weren't alone. Enemies began to jump out of the box too.
Earthquake! Another earthquake! This time it's reached a magnitude of 5.8!
In that small attic, the 4 paper dragons fought fiercely against the paper balls. This time, the paper balls used new tactics. They clumped together into a single monstrous ball of paper. It began to shoot strong bursts of electric sparks at the paper dragons as they flew through the air.
Oh no!
As they were hit, the paper dragons fell from the air, one after the other.
Daniel, you gotta do something.
Seeing the injured paper dragons, Daniel felt very distressed and anxious. Just then, one of the paper dragons painfully started to fly and gathered the remainder of its power. The paper dragon transformed into a great beam of light and dove straight down to pierce through the monstrous paper ball. And then came another paper dragon. The monstrous paper ball was blasted to bits, exploding into smaller paper balls. Trembling, they struggled to escape back into the box. The sacrificed paper dragons were reduced to swirling shreds of paper.
Aww.
And a silence pervaded. Peace and tranquility were restored once again to the attic. Daniel saw the remaining 2 paper dragons lying on the floor, badly wounded. He rushed to grab some stickers and treated them at once. Suddenly, countless paper dragons began to gush from the box. The 2 wounded paper dragons were repaired and began to fly. Like 2 colored threads, they merged with the other dragons, flying in unison. The dragons moved like a tide, flying freely through the attic. Daniel eagerly took out his penny whistle. He showed all his paper dragon friends the results of his hard work and practice.
Alright, let's not fuck up this time. Oh, fuck off, I hit that one. Okay, it doesn't seem to like D for some reason. Yeah, go for it, Nomad. I trust you. Oh, you fucker. Yeah, go give Tanaris a follow, everyone.
In the sweet melody of his playing, Daniel felt himself enter into the world of dragons.
Oh, that's a big dragon. And he ain't he's not made out of paper.
The paper dragons merged into a long letter and floated down towards Daniel to tell their story.
After the last war, the fantasy world enjoyed a long spell of peace and stability. But now, the giants have returned. They have launched ferocious attacks, trying to invade your world through the room. We are prepared to launch the final defense. Then we will have to destroy your room, for it is the last remaining entryway into your world.
Aww.
Please believe this farewell will only be temporary. We will not be apart forever, and we will never forget our eternal mission of protecting you.
Aww. Indeed, the feels.
At that moment, the paper dragons flew back into the box. Daniel still couldn't fully understand what the paper dragons had meant, but he had a vague feeling in his heart that he may never see his new friends again. A few days later, Daniel's chickenpox had fully recovered. He could now play the penny whistle very, very well. But the paper dragons never returned. Maybe it was time to leave and move on.
Earthquake warning! Magnitude 6.2! A massive earthquake is hitting our town! All townspeople, please leave your houses immediately and move to safe open spaces!
Just then, countless paper dragons
damn.
shot from the cardboard box.
It's the last defense.
However, it seemed like they were under attack, spinning and falling through the air in confusion.
What's happening?
Daniel quickly grabbed the stickers out from his bag. and did his best to heal the injured paper dragons.
Wait, what am I meant to do? Where's my bag? Oh, there we go. It was just being finicky which dragons I could actually go and pick up. So many paper balls.
But the paper balls swarmed together and pushed Daniel away, subduing him firmly in the corner. He couldn't move. Suddenly, ominous clouds rose from the box, and a violent lightning flashed through the room.
Oh, that's a shape in
The
there.
figure of a giant slowly emerged from the thick clouds, and the entire attic became overwhelmed with its evil aura.
The earthquake is growing stronger, now with a magnitude of 7.1. Heaven almighty, are we doomed?
The giant unleashed its power maniacally. The paper dragon struggled against it, with no means of fighting back. At this critical moment, two paper dragons shined brilliantly. Together, they heroically crashed their bodies into the giant. Daniel thought the giant had been defeated by the paper dragons, but soon he found that things would probably not be so simple.
I am very invested into the story.
The giant's figure could still be seen in the thick smoke, looking evil and terrible.
Looking evil and
The attacks of
terrible.
the paper dragons had had no effect, and the giant had only grown stronger. It fought back with a new ferocity. The paper dragons were simply no match for it.
Daniel, you gotta do something.
The earthquake is growing stronger still. The greatest disaster this town has seen in over 100 years. My heavens, will this nightmare ever end?
With the paper dragons now all but defeated, Daniel spotted a frail figure in the distance. It was Penny. It flew gently in front of Daniel and affectionately rubbed its head against his fingers, as if this whole crisis had never happened. Daniel felt like Penny was trying to tell him something, but he didn't quite understand what. Penny then left Daniel and soared into the air with a determination in its wings. Suddenly, the other paper dragons seemed to be summoned. They flew through the air, all together in unison,
The final
responding to
defense.
the call without an ounce of hesitation. At that moment, Penny turned into a great red beam and rushed fast towards the giant. The other dragons followed, shining together like a shooting star. At that moment, Daniel seemed to see a real dragon flying.
No!
Bang.
A huge explosion from the impact drowned out everything else in the attic. The attic rained down with countless pieces of paper, the leftover scraps of the paper dragons. Daniel wanted to collect all of the pieces. He thought he could still fix them.
there any other pieces to collect? Are you just trolling me, game? Ah, hold on, there we go. At this stage, I'm just running around the room pressing E. There we go. Okay, I need to move these down a bit.
Goodbye, my friend.
Aww. Quest scraps and complete the final message.
The earthquake has stopped. With God's mercy, our town is safe. We thank you, Lord, for your protection.
A few days later, the art festival was held as scheduled. Daniel attended the show with his penny whistle.
And now, Daniel Trevor will perform a penny whistle solo of a song titled Fly With Me.
Alright, final round. You bitch. Oh no, we're playing flashbacks as we play. All of our times with Penny. There we go.
And that's how the story ends. Now, you might be wondering, what happened next? Are there still paper dragons in the world? Well, that's a difficult question to answer. But I believe that they are still protecting us somewhere in this world, just like they promised they would, forever, into eternity.
And there's the box of Here Be Dragons. Sad, totally not crying sounds. Aww. That's so sweet. Me too, but what happened to the cute little ones? SCP-1762 is now being contained at Reliquary Research Institute with Dr. Daniels, supervising director. The cardboard box remains silent. How do you know all this, Gent? So you didn't attend. Under direction of Dr. Trevor, Gent spent 2 years researching SCP-1762, so he knows far more than we do. Oh, wow. Told you though that the particular SCP didn't shoot me. Okay. Been here for a whole month now, and I'm now entirely adjusted to the job. Though the content of my work is simply process archive files, it's work that'll never bore me. So, a few absurd jokes aside, most of the archive really was rather fascinating. Been having a hallucination lately. I feel like someone's calling me, a voice low and uncertain. Seem trying to communicate with me, but I cannot understand a single word they're saying. In fact, I had planned to see a doctor, but Zoe told me the typical rookie syndrome they would clear up in a few days. I really hope that's the case. 14th of September, 2012. Right. I think... Yeah, I'm gonna click snooze on that for 2 seconds. I think I'm gonna call things there for today. Oh, okay. Cool, so we can continue anytime. Which is good. Right. I'm gonna wrap things up for today, so I've got a few things I need to do tomorrow. Yes, I just want to say thank you all so much for joining me today. That was a sweet little story to end on, I think, as well. So let me see who is. You know what? We're gonna stream this guy. Raid this boy. Actually, no. I'm gonna raid this girl because I haven't actually raided her in ages. Oh wait, no, never mind. They just raided out. All right, back to my original plan. There we go. Right, but thank you all so much for joining me today. I hope you all have a lovely rest of your day, evening, and night. I will be back tomorrow with Small Saga as we continue our adventures through the small world of London, the warrens of London. But we are going to be reading my friend Spark the Bird. It looks like they're playing some Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. Yeah, I'll leave you in his nerdy hands. Have sweet dreams when you get sleep, and until next time, everyone, stay cute. Bye-bye.